Hey guys, it's Maxie here, and welcome to episode 14 of The Young Team, a save on FM 19 with the mighty Motherwell. You join us where things went down since the last time. We've been doing well. It's madness. Fourth in the table ahead of Celtic, don't get me wrong, an absolutely atrociously poor Celtic side, which we'll get to. But yeah, ever since that Rangers game, don't get me wrong, not everything's went perfect, but we've played well and we've got some shock results at the same time. So you joined us for that 2-2 game against Rangers. We then unfortunately went to Pittodrie. Absolutely shocking. 3-0 down, Mikey Devlin, George Thomas, Gary Mackay-Steven, the latter also missing a penalty. 2 goals late, super sub Craig Tanner for both of them, which gives a wee bit of chance, but realistically it made it look a bit better than it really was. But then we started to turn things round a little bit. Just made a few adjustments. Just was a bit more bolder, a bit more attacking. A fantastic victory over Hibs, 3-0 up after 56 minutes. Alan Campbell, Craig Tanner again. One of the major reasons why we have started improving in Marcus Brown. And Loris Shankland pulled one back for the visitors, but a great 3 points. We then took on Cali and went 1-0 down through youngster Daniel Mackay, who we've been tracking. So I might look to buy him, but penalty for David Turnbull after a foul on Curtis Main. And then a last minute, 89th minute, close to last minute screamer from Davy, and he gave us all 3 points. Tricky venue up next was Kilmarnock away. Never an easy place to go. Curtis Main got on the score sheet, as did Carol McHugh from a header from a corner, which gives a very impressive victory there. And then the big shocker, the win at Parkhead. I couldn't get over it. So gutted to concede after injury time in the first half from a header from Kieran Clark. Another set piece, unfortunately. Got a bit lucky. Marcus Brown made it 1-1. And then went a bit bold. Actually, we took Curtis Main off. We ended up with both Ryan Hardy and Jake Hasty up front. And yeah, just played Hasty as a target man, but more a target man at feet. He got through, squared it to Ryan Hardy, and 2 minutes to go. Crowd going wild. There's no danger we ever take more than 2,000 fans to Parkhead, but a great goal anyway, and a great 3 points. And then I thought, great victories. Hopefully we can continue it here. Played, a lot of attacking football, a lot of chances, and was 0-0 with Dundee. So you get a great result against Celtic, then a poor one against Dundee, which is what it is. But I just want to look back at that Celtic game there. I'm just going to load that up because what I couldn't get over is this is only the second season, and that starting lineup had only one player that starts with Celtic. And look at that: Piatov, Lukaku, Clark, Janmaat, Lena, and Bulu, who's technically out on loan, so I wouldn't classify him as one. McGregor being the one, Elneny, Ashley Young, Cheved, obviously out on loan as well, and Slimani. Madness, such a completely changed around squad. And as I say, we were lucky, we played well. And we got our reward with a late hasty assist for Ryan Hardy. So table, pretty decent. We are aiming, as I say, top 8 again. We just want to keep building funds up, develop the players. If we can maybe sell one of Campbell, Turnbull, or Cadden, hopefully for a couple of million, and then we can start looking to recruit more senior players, so say we can increase the wage budget that way. But if we can somehow, sneak into the top 6, it would be nice. But I still think it's maybe a bit unrealistic because the way the table is just now, I'd expect Celtic to go ahead is. It's just if we can sustain a good gap ahead of Dundee, St Mirren, and Hearts, and then you never know, if we get top 6, a bit more money, some surprising players could make their way to Fir Park. But we just need to handle the finances and write the debt off first. But anyway, today, Lanarkshire Derby, that's why we're here. Match day 12 of the SPFL season for season 2. Off against 10th, a good chance to 14 points clear of our rivals. That's always a good sign, but it is coming up to a trickier period in December. Pretty much after that Rangers game, it's quite a brutal run. So hopefully get some points on the board. I've decided for this one, we're keeping the same system we've been playing. It's been working well. Just got to go to the tactics here. You can see basically I put McHugh at centre back. Dunn's been playing as a basic no nonsense fullback. We'll be changing Ryan Hardy, but that's just because I've dropped Curtis Main. Just because I felt Curtis was a bit poor in that last game. I want to try and play Tanner just off Hardy. Basically, the plan with defensive winger, Cadden to tuck in a little bit, and that'll just mean Richard taking bomb forward as well. So basically, it does look like we're doubling up on the right hand side. But with that, you've got Campbell can cover in here, and it does leave the left hand side a bit empty. But I suppose you could say David Turnbull could drift. So that's the team. Opportunities in the bench as well for James Scott. I've went with him. It does seem like the loanees from France, Fonfana, Ben, Kadim, and Bellacar have been a waste of time. But hey, never know. Free anyway. It's just me and our parent clubs are not going to be too happy with this. So we'll crack on to this BT Sport live game, or in fact, if it's next season, it'll be Sky Sports. Great. I'm sure they'll be very interested in this one with a lot of coverage pre-match. Sarcasm, because Sky Sports absolutely just have terrible coverage of their league. So let's have a look at Hamilton, who's there that I recognise. Well, obviously, Alloy will be the one over the Danger Man. Already a new gen, their team, they've got El Craig. So that's one that's come through their academy. Lewis Craig, 16-year-old new gen. So he's already been chucked into the first team. But they've got a few players there. Gary Woods, other two defenders. Yeah, it's actually, to be fair, the whole team, apart from the new gen in the front three, are retained players from there. Currently, other people you need to look out for is that Frederick Bullock always seems to score against us in previous FMs, and Carlton Morris as well. So with this one, I'm going to go passionate and I'll just say we owe them because they did beat us in opening day. Bit embarrassing, wasn't to them in the first video of the new season. So hopefully we can rectify that with a good performance here. But we've been playing well against big teams, but it's whether we can replicate that against teams that we should be beating remains to be seen. But I'd expect us to have a lot of the ball. I'd expect us to have a lot of shots. It's just up to us to try and make those into clear-cut chances and opportunities that can allow us to hopefully, fingers crossed, have a pretty resounding victory here. I'd like to win it 2 or 3-0, but football never ever works that way. It's going to be interesting as well how Hardy deals with 3 people marking him. I'm just wondering if hopefully that can maybe open up a bit of space for Craig Tanner. Although admittedly, first 20 odd minutes have not been a fantastic spectacle. Here we go, David Turnbull with a free kick off the bar, away by McGowan. So that's the only real chance there's been so far. It's been highlight worthy, has been a set piece by David Turnbull. But if it comes to worse, the good thing about this squad now is it's versatile. There's a lot of ways we can go with Brown, Tanner, Hasty. So it gives us a lot of options, although honestly, I think the only change we're making at half time might be Mr. Curtis Main, giving him his opportunity, because Hardy a 6.5, Tanner on a 6.4 is not great. Yeah, it's pretty drab. So I'm going to go far from pleased. I'm just going to try and go 2 up top here. It is going to be 2 changes. And we're actually going to see a rare opportunity for James Scott. So I'm going to put Curtis Main on for Craig Tanner, and it's going to be James Scott instead of Hasty. I'd just maybe rather use Hasty as maybe like a late winger option instead of Cadden or Brown. So we'll go with James Scott. We'll give him his opportunity because at the end of the day, the save is called, or the series is called the Young Team. It's going to be put by me if I'm not really using the younger players at Motherwell. So we'll give them opportunities. And that's the same with new gens. I just feel Scott's the next one in the line, and it's probably the 16-year-old new gen Donaldson. Then you've probably got Jamie Semple as well. So Turnbull with a free kick this time. It's in. Curtis Main volleys at home, but unfortunately, I think that's an offside decision just there. Maybe a deflection off one of our guys. So we'll put the ball in the net, but unfortunately just not to count. So hopefully, and just keep this pressure on his bull up with a free kick. And McGowan with a chance, the right wing back there for Aki's, giving Hamilton a chance. See McHugh can get a bit of build up. Charles Dunn, as always, messing about. But here's Brown. He's got an option. Chrissy Cadden, he can maybe swing this in for James Scott at the back post. And Curtis Main! It falls to Curtis Main off the post and then somehow fell to his feet. Gutted there for James Scott not putting it in the back of the net, but Curtis Main shows us how it's done. Maybe reacting to being dropped. And it's 1-0, but Bullock, a chance again off the bar, and Tommy Aldred just gets that away. If we can keep this up, admittedly because folk will start to play, we'll be sitting third. Not too bad at all. We make our third and final change. It's going to be David Turnbull coming off. I think what I'm actually going to go with here. I was going to try Cadden in the middle. I know he's not really a playmaker, but just feel like he's get a bit more energy, a bit more stamina to him than Turnbull, who's maybe just a wee bit fatigued in this international break coming up. Which somehow he's not been selected for the 21s, which is mad. But we've kept playing him, and thankfully his value's gone up. So hopefully we'll eventually get him there, and then maybe one day in the Scotland national team in this save, where he'll certainly be in real life, and he certainly was a lot of time when he was at Leeds. But it's not been a great game, although admittedly I think it is just the many fixtures we've had has kind of took it on our players. Goich with a chance off the wall. But we hold on. Players will be happy because it's a lot of people at the low 70 stamina at the end of a match, which just tells me maybe need a rest, and then hopefully we'll have them fighting fit after the internationals. But good result. It's not a dominant result, it's a bit scruffy with a goal by Curtis Main. At the end of the day, more chances, only real clear-cut chance as well. Just a wee bit more of the ball, and yeah, apart from that, you can see we're maybe a bit more technical in terms of having more passes completed. But in the day, one result is a 1-0. That gets us the 3 points, and that gives us that wee glimmer of hope that we can push for a European spot, although I do still feel we're maybe a season or two away for that, and it's either that or it's the Cup, and I just feel like because of, well, and we can get in Europe because of the Betfred, but our Cup success is not usually so good, so I wouldn't be surprised if we end up bottling the Scottish. But hopefully that draw should be soon. I think we're in the second round just now, so the third round will play, and then after that we'll find out our opponents in the fourth round. But you can see there, Hearts away it's difficult, St Johnstone away is difficult as well, and then it's just a horrible run there. Aberdeen, Rangers and Hibs is 3 games back to back. 2 interesting ones over the festive period with Kelly and Inverness, and then Celtic before the mini winter break. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Cheers for watching, much appreciated. If you did enjoy it, leave a wee thumbs up. Any comments, let me know how you think we'll do this season. He's finding FM at this time of year. I know it is always kind of an interesting one. Is it good or bad? And let me know how Davy Turnbull's turned out in your saves as well. But cheers for watching, take it easy, and I'll see you all real soon. Bye bye.